Oh, hello there. Not planned. Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Big Daddy Rocker Gamer, and we are here with Gauldoth and his half-dead campaign in Heroes of Might and Magic 4. Last time we ended taking Scythe, one of the major cities. And we are going to continue. Hire some lords. Shara will come here. And Shara's main job is to just go up there and level up and come back. The rest of these guys can go up here and grab a bunch of skellies and come back. And now that we have managed to take the enemy's main town, we are going to go up and find the next town they have, because they have another town. And we want to take that out to make sure that blue is not a problem for us anymore. Blue is unfortunately a very strong enemy if you don't disrupt them, which is what we have done here. And now we're going to see if we can disrupt them even more. Now, I know that this here holds the second city. And after that, it gets much more interesting. Because once this city falls, yeah, I'm just gonna do this. There we go. Out. Oh. There we go. I think I might get a ghost from this, or even a skeleton. Yeah, a couple of skeletons. Now, this guy's a level 10 general. I'm not gonna say he's strong, but he's not useless. But he has a lot of these guys, and a lot of these guys. A lot of these guys too. I'm in the hundreds too, and a company are here. And he's inside castle walls, so I'm just going to very quickly do this. And then be fighting. And we see how this works out. Oh, you're gonna be like that, are you? We start by poisoning him. And yeah, he has a little bit of health here. But we are now going to cause an attraction. Distraction, I mean, not attraction, that's so wrong. And we're gonna make things come out and fight us. Oh, would you look at that? The problem is these devils. Oh my. So animate dead. There we go. My vampires are getting absolutely demolished here. But I can. Do this. No! Oh! Frosty vampires. That lost me the fight. That actually lost me the fight. Alright. I'm gonna reload this because I need to do this differently. That lost me the fight so badly, it's not even funny. Now, I'm gonna poison this guy. I'm gonna poison these guys. These guys. Let's go, devil boys. Okay. Here comes... These guys will die on their own. These guys are gonna do a lot of damage, but eventually they'll die. I'm gonna poison this too. And take down their vampires. If I can bring down their vampires, to manageable level. That's all I really want at the moment. He's gonna be dead next round. Now, weakness. Let's weaken this guy. My skeletons are dead. Do I focus on these guys? Okay, he is dead. No more. If I get drain life, will have no effect. Okay, what can I do from here? If I animate my dragons and have them soak up. Have my vampires heal. My ghosts take down this guy. Now, I'm gonna send my vampires down to deal with these devils. And we're gonna raise 18 ghosts from this. Now I'm gonna have my vampires take down these skeletons before they grow too out of control here. And then we're gonna have these ghosts continue focusing on the vampires. I think I'll lose all of my ghosts here. That's okay. My vampires are gonna kill these guys. And see, it's all about finding the right way of fighting. And stacking enough vampires. And this finally grants me the last setup control here. Master Demonology is necessary. I'm gonna get Expert Defense, Master Offense, Master Tactics. All of this goody good. As you see, I've lost everything except 22 vampires. So I'm going to need to start rebuilding everything from scratch. But now that the blue player is mostly dead, I say mostly because I didn't actually see him. Didn't actually see a message pop up that says he was dead. But now that he's mostly dead, I can actually control this map. And I think stragglers like this is the only thing that remains right now of my enemy. And that's good. That's amazing. Now, Gauldoth needs one more level. We will find that. There we go. Now, I believe we saw a blue hero appear somewhere. So I'm just going to do this. And this. Now let's grab ourselves some Where did the blue player run off to? Oh well, we'll just continue up this path and take more stuff from there. Vampire stacking is strongest tactic. Eventually I'm gonna have Gauldoth come up here and grab these death call. What does that do? Raising creatures. Okay. Yeah. Oh, plague is available. Plague is amazing. There we go. Easy peasy. Vampires are too strong for this kind of setup. Yeah, we want to fight because we want all the experience we can grab. We need to get Gauldoth to level 18. And we need him to have a big ass army. Ghosts. Good. Oh, green player is getting involved here. That's great. Exactly what I've been wanting. The green player is coming in over here. Okay. So then I should do this. Just to dissuade any enemies from wanting to do something silly. All right. Oh. The enemy thinks they can win. Or at least kill someone. I went after my skellies. Brazen attitude. Mirror of Revenge. Grandmaster. Yeah, offense for now. How far is he away? 2,100 experience. Okay, he will get enough to reach level 18 very quickly. Five ghosts. Let's go and get these vampires. And we don't want the enemy thinking they can come take our cities for free. So we're gonna recruit a bunch of stuff here. Oh. We have 27 vampires. We're almost back up to our previous numbers. Oh, you're on this side. Alright. I can deal with that. Yeah, about that. Let them run. I really wish I had all the necessary prerequisites already. Slip by here. I'm just gonna have these hang around here. And then I'm bringing Gauldoth this way. Now I got you. This guy ain't getting away. Blue has been eliminated. He stole my vampires. You feel good about yourself now? Let's see here. Do I have? Nope. I do not have what I was hoping to have. You stole 8 of my vampires. I will never forgive you for this. And you're gonna damage some of my ghosts. I don't appreciate that. I'm just gonna send my vamps down and kill this so he doesn't run away. This guy will never have a possibility to do more than he already has. And he should be dead. Here we go. Insufferable. Month the Crossbowman. That's intriguing. Now, I am going to take a quick walk back here. I'm going to kill a bunch of little imps. Holy crow. For this specific purpose here. I didn't get Grandmaster. I'm very disappointed with this. Now, slay them and make them skellies. Good God. They actually managed to kill vampires. I'm impressed. I am officially impressed. That's bull. That's baloney. Now, it might not look like I'm struggling here. Because right now I am actually not. Let's make him a general. +1 morale. That's the least useful I've gotten. But the fact of the matter is that I did struggle on my previous playthrough. I decided to go demons and devils, which I shouldn't have done. They just don't have the survival capability in this specific environment. And that makes them uniquely unsuited for this. Now, for this specific map. On the coming maps, they're a little bit better. But for this one map, they're just no good. Arguably, you could say they're no good whatsoever. I don't agree with that because the double Kreegans are some of my favorite units. But for this specific map, when you lean as heavily into necromancy as I have done here, you sort of just have to follow through with the necromancy part. Everything else is just not gonna be useful for you. So, sending him up here to I'm very tempted to leave this out and bring all my devils, because devils are, no matter how you look at it, they are very fine creatures indeed. Morale, troops, doesn't matter since the only one affected will be my heroes and my devil. Now what else do I have here? I can go and grab some last minute armies from... Actually, we're just gonna go straight up here. And I am going to start... like this. Yeah. And let's see. Create caravans. Cemetery. 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 Don't care. Barrow mound. Barrow mound. Yeah, I'm gonna get the mummies too for fun. One vampire, 6 vampires. We're gonna have a bunch of we're gonna have a bunch of stuff arriving shortly, and I'm setting it all up in this specific town because of what comes next. So, here we are. You don't really realize how much we appreciate what you've done. We can finally sleep through the night knowing that this gate is well defended. So, would you like us to slip you through the gate now? I had to give up 8 of my bone dragons, in case you were wondering. By the way, create caravan. This. Yeah, ship them all. Ship them all. I can convert them to undeads. Now, I'm finally able to go through this port. Gate here. And since I know what I am looking for here, there's a few things I want to grab here before I move on. Month of the Ice Demon. Oh, hello there. Not planned. So, potions of immortality. And you need to chug these over here because we're gonna see the same thing happen now, I think. Unless I just fatigue this guy. Yeah, that works much better. Skelly's up. Chop chop. Now, I should just assassinate this hero before they have any notions of running away and kill the dragons. No, angels, I mean. They're rare takes them. Kill the ballista. And there we go. Splat. Some losses. But again, some vampires. It's okay. Jarvis can actually get base archery and all of these things. Yeah, we'll grab it and then we'll sort it. Melee range, melee defense. You know what? Giant Slayer. Scouting radius increase. Press of penny pinching. What does it do? Ah, no worries. Apprentice handbook. You know what? I'm gonna throw this over to him. Resurrection skill is kind of pointless for me. This might not be. Nah, I don't need to double up. There we go. So then, no room to add champions. That's okay. Now in here, to your surprise, a demon warrior stands guard over the angel's blade. He tells you how this weapon was forged by an ancient demon, not an angel, as some believe. It is his duty to protect the weapon, and someday pass it on to one who deserves it. No one is home. Did I get the angel blade? Angel blade is mine. Okay, cool. Now I can finally proceed into the next phase of this map. Recruit creatures. Like this. Recruit creatures. And then we recruit creatures here too. These creatures will have to walk. That's okay. We'll send them flying up here. And then down here. Now, in addition to this, let's create a caravan. Ship it off. Now, the undead transformer allows me to do this. And then we should start searching for the thing I really want. Let them run. I cannot raise anyone, so that's okay. Gonna grab some of these stat-ups here on the way, because now that I finally have this map under something that resembles control, now, here we go. I grab it? Yeah, I'll reland it here. This is what I'm actually after. Because Gauldoth can now learn basic combat, basic scouting, and we hold off one slot for another magic. Hopefully chaos magic, but we'll take whatever. Jarvis, on the other hand, can pick up basic scouting and basic nobility, because why not? And with that done, I'm gonna send Gauldoth back home. Because now I have everything I came for. So let's go get everything I want. Oh, this is perfect. Fill my army. Great caravan. Send these guys over. I think I now finally have an army big enough to fight through the abyss where I'm going. I think. I am not sure, because the simple fact is it's a lot. There we go. This begins to look like a sizable army. That might actually help me reach Calibar. So, in here. And then set all of it except these mummies with me. And Gauldoth's army of conquest is ready to go. I have no idea if this is going to be enough, but I pray it is. Yes. It takes almost a full day of spell casting for you to conjure the power necessary to shatter an artifact like the Angel's Blade. Near exhaustion, you place the weapon on the ground directly beneath the magical convergence and step on the blade. Grasping the hilt in your dead right hand, you use the last of your strength to lift. The explosion sends you flying like a ragdoll into a nearby bush. But when you finally open your eyes, you see a gateway standing before you. And this allows me to Jarvis is not allowed to come. That's very unfortunate. Because that means my army is that much weaker. Legion of imps. You have any idea how freaking many that is? That was not worth it. Now, we have here a lot of passages where I can go in and fight some dozens of Zerberry and stuff like this. And, you know, grab stuff like this. Get myself some Cerberry. Cerberry. Yeah, you know what I mean. But the problem is, Giant's Gateway takes me back here. Okay. Mouth of the Old Gods. I can get a bunch of imps if I want to. Dead King Giant Weapon. Uranium, which brings me up to here. I can get Venom Spawn from there, but I need to fight dozens of Venom Spawn. I don't think that's worth it. I'm showing you this for the sake of, you know, letting you know what this map is all about if you haven't already played this game a bunch. So Gauldoth's path allows me to beat with ice demons, but again I have to defeat dozens of them. Gate of the First Elves allows me to get devils if I'm willing to fight devils first. I'm not gonna do that because it's too much. I'm just gonna go through here, take the fights I need to take, avoid what I can, and I'm thinking of taking this one. Like this. Simply because it allows me to grab this one easy. And I'm going to replace the chainmail I have with it because it's just vastly superior. Now, am I interested in fighting a company of ice demons for this? What am I currently wearing? I might actually be that interested because it will. Combining all of these artifacts might allow me to compensate for the lack of a general. Okay, so let us see. Okay. No. Crap. They're really wailing on my poor vampires. And my poor devils. Vampires are mostly recovered, but still. If I had my master tactician with me, I would have received so much less damage. Anyways, it is what it is. Since all of this is one-way portal, there's just no going back. Soul Stealer is a very fun weapon, but I'm not fighting a bunch of Venom Spawn. Venom Spawn is... yeah, they're bad news. Now, this guy right here was what stopped me from finishing the map on my previous attempt. Because this fight is a fight I have to take, and I did not have the armies to fight him. This time, however, I do. He's the last tractor in an otherwise very... what can I say? Very compact army. Killing that guy. Killing the Venom Spawn. This time around, the fight is very different. This isn't even a challenge now. But this time I came very prepared. Orange has been eliminated. And this is the prison for Calabar. Here we go.
You spot a naked corpse sprawled over a rock formation that appears to have been used as a crude altar. In some places, bone shines through the rotting flesh. You should not be afraid of a corpse, but you approach cautiously, pausing before you touch the body. Something is wrong. That's when it moves. You draw away, not in terror like most people would, but in a defensive posture. Weakly, the rotting man pushes himself up and turns his head toward you. Even though some of the flesh has been burned away, you still recognize him. You would know Master Calibar even if he were just bare bone. "Master," you say, immediately prostrating yourself before the Lich. "Gauldoth," he says. His voice sounds old and dry. Just like that, you are no longer Gauldoth, the half-dead king of Necros, just plain Gauldoth, servant of a master necromancer. Calibar pitches forward suddenly, and you catch him before he hits the ground. You sense none of the power that used to be locked within his undead body. What has become of your master, and how did he get to this cursed place? Don't worry, I am here now. Soon you will be strong as again, you say as you gently place Calibar over your shoulder. And that is Calibar joining us.
Why can't everyone see the inherent goodness in destruction, or the evil in creation? A forest cannot live without the nutrients provided by the destructive force of a forest fire. And if I am wrong, then why is the lifeblood of creation, water, the most destructive force on the planet?
He's making a decent argument.
Like a son proudly displaying his achievements to his father, you walked Calibar around my capital city, Nikorum. I showed him the vast crypts beneath the city where bodies from all over Necros were stored in chambers kept cool by ice. A far easier task now that ice demons had joined us. At a moment's notice, my necromancer could raise them all to form a tremendous army. At last count, there were nearly 3,000 corpses down there, and in the case of emergencies, the living population of Nikorum could be killed to give us over 6,000 undead defenders. Calibar commented that my mage guild was no comparison to the old necromantic order, but he had not seen how far it had come in such a short time. It was growing, despite the fact that most people feared necromancers so much that they never dreamed of becoming one. I was finally getting volunteers since I offered monetary incentives to families who surrendered any child below the age of 6 for necromantic instruction. With my master's help, the Mage Guild would certainly rival even the necromantic order someday. "It's all yours," I told my master when we completed the tour. Master Calibar was silent for some time. He leaned on me for support, still too weak to exert himself for any length of time, and said, "It's a start." That was 4 months ago. And so, I believe activating some fonts of power, whatever that means, is the key to this map. So, we seem to be getting the living side here. So I'm gonna go spawning pit
and Temple of the Damned, most likely, just because that's what they had set me up for. So why not? I'll do that. I can get my vampires from other ways, other sources, so why not? Anyways, I think that's it for this time. And the episode has gone on long enough. So, with that said, this is Big Data Rocker Gamer. See you guys next time.